All right, everybody, welcome back. If you're like me, you just got out of the theater seeing Dune 2. I unfortunately did not get the popcorn bucket, but I was able to snag this Addiesdive sand dune watch. This is the AD2030. Reminds me of the Spice Dunes of Arrakis there. Yeah, unfortunately, they were all out of popcorn buckets, and they looked at me really cross when I asked about it. Not sure why. But this is a Grand Seiko homage with a nice little sand dune dial. We are looking through a piece of mineral crystal, not sapphire. But this is a $58 watch I got off AliExpress. Addiesdive is a really popular AliExpress brand. They've got a few different homage watches. I have another one that's kind of a Explorer homage. Same case, same bracelet, and all that. But I'll throw up some shots of how this watch wears on me and what it looks like in outdoor lighting, and then we'll talk about what I like and what I don't like about it. I'll be upfront with you. This is not my favorite watch. I actually don't want to wear the watch all that often. I'll talk about why. But we'll go over some of the things I do like too. For 58 bucks, I was like, why not? Just 58 bucks. It's fine. I'll just buy the watch. We'll see how it turns out. And you're getting a nice VH31 Seiko movement inside. Seconds hand ticks 4 times each second, kind of giving a nice mechanical-esque sweep to it. As far as what I think about the watch overall, it's fine. I think especially for the money, it's a really nice little piece, really comfortable to wear. My issues with it really come down to the placement of the logo on the dial there, and I guess the logo in general and the name of the watch. Addiesdive is a bit weird. They call every single watch the Deep Sea Hunter. As far as I can tell, like every watch I have from them has a pamphlet and a card inside that says Deep Sea Hunter. Half of them say Deep Sea Hunter on the dial. And it's a sand dial, like sand dunes, but we have a diver, like scuba diver with like harpoon gun. And it's not even, we don't even have a dive bezel or anything. It's just a little out of place on this watch, context-wise, to have that logo and that name. I don't look at the watch and think, oh, this is a diver. This is a deep sea diver. So in that context, I think it would have been more appropriate to maybe rename the watch or take the logo off the dial. We have the logo also on the crown and the back of the watch. So really, to me, kind of the only unforgivable thing about the watch is that dial is ruined by the logo of the brand. But it is what it is. Maybe you feel differently. The dial also does come in blue and white instead of sand dune color. So maybe it looks a bit better in that context, but it's kind of a dressy, oyster perpetual Grand Seiko type watch. Got really nice high polished hands here on the face, kind of reminiscent of Grand Seiko. Applied indexes, nice little dial layout overall. 100-meter water resistance with the screw down crown. 19 millimeters between the lugs. I believe it's 46 millimeter lug to lug. 11 millimeter thick. 36 millimeter case, but in my measurements, it's actually more like 37, sometimes even 37 and a half, depending on what the calipers are saying. But definitely wears nicely on me, which I'll show you here. And yeah, quite like it for the price. We have nice milled clasp here as well. Clasp overall is decent. We have kind of a chamfered finish on the edge there. 5 points of micro adjustment, which is really nice. And I've actually been able to use that really easily. Bracelet overall, little rattly, a little cheap, a little thin. Doesn't weigh all that much, but this is 60 bucks, guys. High polished sides to the bracelet and to the case. Bit odd that they didn't go with sapphire, considering the other watch that I have from them does have sapphire, same case and everything. But it is mineral crystal with an anti-dazzle coating, which I don't know exactly what anti-dazzle means to them. I'm going to call it anti-reflective. It seems to be anti-reflective, but it's interesting that they didn't use the words anti-reflective. They used the word anti-dazzle for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it's lacking in that department a bit, but it seems fine to me. So I guess I'll wrap up the video with my final thoughts on the AD2030, the sand dune watch. If you're not familiar with Addiesdive and you like the watch or you think you want to check out their other offerings, I will leave a link in the description for you to check out. I don't think you can really have buyer's remorse over 60 bucks. And if you even remotely think you like the watch or want to try it out, I don't think you can go wrong just placing an order. There is a return policy on AliExpress, but you're getting a Seiko VH31 quartz movement with a really nice sweep inside. Good looking piece overall. To anybody that isn't a watch person, they'll think it's a nice watch. The bracelet is a classic design, oyster link. A little small, but That's fine, again, for this price point. There's really not a lot of actual negative things I have to say about the watch. Everything that I have to say that's negative is a nitpicking personal preference type thing. And for every one of those I have, someone else is going to like the watch for that reason. So I have the AD2023 Explorer watch that I like a little bit more. And if anyone wants to see that in a video, just let me know in the comments and I'd be happy to record one of those. So yeah, this is the AD2030, 60 bucks. Can't beat that. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't feel obligated to do so, but if you made it this far, you are a fellow watch psycho like me, and I will be pumping out more of these videos soon. So I'll see you in the next one.